I'm Bob Hallmark. I'm out in Upshur County today, and we are just north of the Ore City area at a very special place. Now, you've probably heard of things like this before, but I'm at Counting Stars Ranch today, a very special place for veterans and first responders. A place where they can come and actually relax, have a good time, and even fish if they want to. And over my shoulder, you see here's a lot of the veterans that are out here today. We also have a little event today that we're going to be doing. But first, we're going to talk about what's important about places like this. And we have one of our Army buddies right here. Go ahead and state your name.
My name is John Riley.
John Riley. Now, John, in your experience, what does a place like this do for particularly veterans who maybe have PTSD, things of that nature? Is it important to have places like this?
Yes, it is very important. It's helped me out a lot since I've gotten out and actually found this place with my wife, and she knew Dave and Vicky that owned the property, and it's a very nice place, peaceful and relaxful.
And you've actually done some fishing on here too.
Yes, sir.
How's fishing? It's pretty good?
Good, yes. Very nice fishing out here.
Okay, but more importantly, a place where there's no distractions, there's no noise.
Yeah, no distraction, no noise. It's just peaceful, quiet.
All
Enjoy
right.
it.
Now, what would a veteran story be without all of the branches represented here? The Navy joins us right now. Go ahead and state your name.
Yes, sir. My name's Travis Yarbrough, and I served in the Navy and on a subtender. But this place, to me, is a place where we can come and relax and enjoy ourselves and have fellowship with other military guys. And
There we go. And that's the important part here, is that regardless of your branches, regardless of maybe even any friendly rivalries that you might have, you all come together as one branch at this place right here. You all come together as veterans.
yes, sir.
All right. Has it been very relaxing for you out here?
Certainly has. I even came with my spouse, and we did a weekend retreat here.
All right. Another Army veteran here. Go ahead and state your name.
Sean Checker.
All right. Sean, how do you spell your last name?
Cheker.
Okay, got it. All right. Now, Sean, you're not from Texas, are you?
No,
Okay.
actually.
What do places like this do for you?
Morale booster. It really helps. You go through a hard time when getting out, and a lot of it gets taken out on your family and your loved ones. And this is a place where you can come and reconnect with them, over fishing or fire or anything really.
What happens out here, and you can hear it over our shoulder right now, immense quietness. It is a very peaceful place, and obviously it's very therapeutic for a lot of guys. Now, yourself, I see that you were an Iraq War veteran.
Yes.
There's a sense sometimes that once you're out and you don't really make connection with the fellow members of your unit and everything, it's kind of a hard time to find anybody who has common ground with you.
Yes, sir.
One of the things that strikes me about this is that you find people who say, I've been there, I've been right where you are, I know what you're talking about.
All different types of ages, everyone, young guys to old guys. We just want to be together and have that camaraderie again.
Okay? Very relaxing for you?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
And of course, the Air Force has to be represented here too. Now, refresh my memory. Is Air Force boot camp, is that 4 weeks or 3 weeks? How much is that?
Way back when I did it, it was 6 weeks. And I went in back in '63, so.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm one of the old guys. This is my first time out here. I wanted to come out and see what it's about and see what I can do to help.
It's a marvelous place.
Yes, it is.
It has an overabundance of quiet out here, and it's
Yes.
a very peaceful. Can you see how beneficial something like this
Oh,
is?
definitely can. A lot of things, I went in during the Vietnam era, and a lot of stuff like this, and the guys came out, they had nowhere to go, and unless they happened to run into one of their buddies in the military, and unfortunately, we lost a lot of those people too.
Yeah.
So this is the idea here is fantastic, I think.
Okay. And obviously, we're going to have, you're also part of Knights of Pythias
Yes.
too.
Yes,
So you have a little bit, a special connection to them today because, and now we're not going to reveal it, but we're going to say we are going to do something special for them.
Yes, sir.
In recognition of what they do out here, you guys felt strongly about supporting them.
Yes, sir. We saw it as a very good thing to support.
Okay.
It's nice to find things in the community. We see a lot of things we do support, but a lot of them really don't do as much as this place does for people.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and
Very
it's
well
for
said.
everybody. Like the thing I like about it, it's not just for the guys; it's for their families and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And it helps. A lot of them have problems connecting with their families even when they get back.
Gotcha. I forgot to ask you your name.
Roger Fangman,
Okay. Spell your last name, Roger.
Fangman.
Okay, just like it sounds.
Sounds.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks,
sir.
Roger. And appreciate your service, by the way.
Thank you, sir.
All right. And we have ladies that are in the. All right. We don't want to leave the ladies out here, too. Go ahead and state your name.
Lynn Kazee,
How do you spell your last name?
Keeesee.
Okay, got it. And where are you from?
I actually live in Longview.
In Longview. Okay.
Yes.
What branch were you?
I was in the Army.
Army. Okay. And same question applies. You know, a lot of times, particularly when you've been in a dangerous LZ or combat zones, things that nature, that it can be very traumatic, and you need to find ways to release that later in life too. Has this place kind of fit the bill? Did you look at
This
this?
place is phenomenal. It's a great place just to come out and relax and enjoy your time with the family and other veterans and get more connections out there and find out what else is out there other than just your home and make new friends.
Okay. So overall, you couldn't ask for a better spot. Peaceful, quiet.
Oh, this is the perfect spot. I look forward to the last Sundays of the month. We've come out as a family a couple of times for the retreats on the weekends, and it's just phenomenal. I love it.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and
You're
appreciate your service. Thank
Yes.
you. All right, and now we have a couple here. Okay. Go ahead and state your name.
David Smithers.
Vicky Smithers,
Okay. And how long have you been married, by the way?
32 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. David, you were obviously Army.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And now, did you serve?
I didn't. I'm
Didn't.
a mother of the Army National Guard and sister to another Army. But
Gotcha.
Dave's my Army veteran.
So you have actually you have service runs in your family lineage. Then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are the masterminds behind this. First of all, tell me, how did this idea come to you? At some point, now it's called Counting Stars Ranch, and you told me the story about how you looked up in the night sky and you were counting stars, and there it was. That was the answer. But what made you think about doing something like this?
Go for it.
So David, since he got out of the service, has always wanted to train service dogs and have a place for veterans to come and find peace, just like he did. We moved out 8 years ago here to Ore City, Texas, and we owned a small farm next door. And it was just a place where he could finally breathe. He found peace, quiet, and just a lot of healing.
Okay.
And he didn't want to keep it to himself. He wanted to share it with others. And so my brother, also a veteran, works for a group out of Colorado, and they do week-long retreats for veterans with PTSD and their families. We decided we could do a little bit of that and share our ranch with those that have served.
Okay. How long have you been open now?
We started in September of
18 months,
2021.
16 months.
21.
Yeah,
Okay.
so about
right.
18 months. So we've had 16 retreats,
Okay, good. 177 acres, somewhere in there?
162.
162.
152.
Oh, 152.
Sorry.
Okay, we got the numbers wrong.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
that's all right.
152 acres.
152 acres, 7-acre pond, a couple of 2 or 3 acre ponds. Of course, 10, 12 pound bass in this little pond that you see here. And the kids, when you see a kid that's never caught a fish before and he pulls out a 10 pounder, it changes their.
That's pretty impressive. I was about to say, yeah.
Hard to follow up that one.
Now, David, in your perspective, one of the things that this gives you is you have a reconnection with veterans, maybe guys that you don't know, but a reconnection with maybe some Army buddies, some people that served and around the same time. that sort of thing?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm very blessed that this whole thing has come before us. This has been a gift from God, and I mean, if you hang out here, you hear the kids laughing, you see them. They have full bellies. We've got so many people that have volunteered, giving us money for food. We stuff these kids' bellies. I hear them laugh. I see the vets moms and dads who need to talk with other moms and dads. And I actually see real healing. Healing like you don't. You don't believe it happens until you see it. And then you're left in awe.
And it's obviously made an impression upon you to see.
This is my life's mission for the rest of my life.
And so if it helps that veteran who comes out here just to find some peace in his mind, then it is worth what you're doing here.
If you come out here, you will find some new friends or meet some old friends. You may be on the outside and never have to say a word, but you'll hear others sharing and healing. And you realize no matter how dark it is, you can come back from that. And we've had people who have come here and said, I showed up at this property and I had fumes in my tank. And they've been back 3 or 4 times to volunteer now afterwards, and we consider them family. So
Okay.
I just thank God and thank this community, because they've really stepped behind us and helped us. So
Wonderfully said. And the long and short of it too is, as we found with efforts like this before, is you don't have to go through it alone.
no,
That's
no.
the important part of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And as we add vets to the property, you know, we've got a vet village going on right now. You've met John Riley, who's married, and he's one of the first vets here. We've got a couple other vets moving onto the property, and who knows? Just bring one stone to us, and we'll promise to build a castle for everybody.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you very much.
All right. And that's the story today. Counting Stars Ranch. I'll have more on this story tonight on KLTV 7 News for KLTV WebXtra. I'm Bob Hallmark.